Hey friends, in this video I will show you my top 5 iPad apps to boost your iPad experience in school. Welcome back to my channel, I'm Maxi and here we talk about the tips and tricks to improve your life as a student. So let's dive into the top 5 iPad apps, and I will go through Pages, Quizlet, Notability, Notion and Keynote. And let's start with Pages. And Pages is just great to write longer essays, for example, for school, or to do handouts for your keynotes. This is just great because it's like Microsoft Word, for example, but I think it's a lot more easy to use, especially for students, and it has all the functionality you need, and you can also export your essays as a Word document, for example, if your teacher would like to have it as a Word document, and especially in combination with this Apple Magic Keyboard, you can absolutely use it in a great way. You can just type out your essays in here. Hello, I'm an essay. And this is very important, and I think it's more important than you might think, but Pages, for example, is completely free to use when using an iPad or using your Mac, for example, which is definitely not the case for Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel and those Office programs. So Pages, very good, especially in school, to write longer essays or to prepare your handouts. Now let's get to the next one, and this is Quizlet. And you can, of course, also use Anki, for example, rather than Quizlet, but I really like Quizlet because you can also use it for free, which is for students especially great in my opinion, because students used to have not that much money, and also or even do not want to spend that much money, and so in my opinion Quizlet is a great alternative. So let's pretend you want to learn something with flashcards. So Quizlet is of course just for flashcards, just like Anki. I don't know if I have already mentioned that. So let's create a study set. Then you can just go ahead and put in a subject, for example, math. Then for math it doesn't make really sense, but like biology, so like that. And then you could have like DNA, for example, and what is DNA, and then you also have some suggestions also built in from other study sets, which is very great. And you can of course use other study sets as well. So you can browse Quizlet, for example, for biology study set, and then you can just import those flashcards into your personal like Quizlet dashboard, I'd say, and study them, and then you can of course then learn with those flashcards, and they will be my mic just turned off. Then they of course will be divided into the ones that you knew well and the ones that you didn't knew pretty well, and that's just great. And I will at some point do a proper video about learning with flashcards, but if you are already learning with flashcards, Quizlet is definitely a good way to go, or Anki as well. But if you do not want to pay anything, then I'd go for Quizlet. It's a great app, and you could definitely use this on your iPad. Now let's get onto the next one, and the next one is Notability. And Notability, you probably heard of it already, is a great app for handwritten notes. And I now have here a module from my dual course of study, which is business process management. Here it's written in German because I obviously study in Germany. But then you can, for example, click this one and start a new node. I'll just call this one YouTube, and then you can, for example, change the paper. This would be for math, for example. It's pretty great for math, and you can just here like 15 plus 11 is 26, and you can do some drawings. You can also have those boxes. Of course, it doesn't work right now. That are like that. So this is pretty great. You can of course highlight stuff. It's just a great app for handwritten notes. And back when I was in school, it's not that long ago, but I used Notability in every lesson to just to replace pen and paper. So it's very great. And you also have those different subjects. For example, you could have here like math, English, physics, and stuff like that. So you do not have to carry around any big folders with all your math papers in it. And so Notability, in my opinion, the one most essential iPad app you should get if you consider using your iPad for school. But you might also want to use GoodNotes, but I don't have any experience with GoodNotes. I just use Notability, and I do not regret using Notability. It's a great app, so I can definitely recommend you using Notability. Then onto the next one, which is also a very popular one, just as Notability, and this is Notion. And Notion has lots of functionalities. I cannot even explain them in a few minutes right here. But I will talk about how I use Notion for school. And for school, I use Notion for retrospective revision timetables, as you can see here, and also for active recall. So AR stands for active recall, and for example, and I combined those. So I have this retrospective revision timetable, which was for my A-level exam in sports, and I would have this subject here called Trainingslehre, and I will click that and click this one again, and then here I have all my active recall questions in it. So what are the aims of training, where can be trained, and all those stuff. And then I would try to answer all those questions as good as possible, and then I would go back and back, so like that. And then I'm back at my revision timetable, and I would insert, as I already showed you in the video about the retrospective revision timetable, I would then have a look at how well I was able to answer those questions, and then hopefully those stars will get better over time, and they also got better. And this exam was also pretty good. I do not know the exact mark anymore, but it was it was a pretty good one. So I would definitely recommend you using Notion for retrospective revision timetable, as I already showed you, and also to combine this with your active recall questions, as those as this toggle feature is really great. So you have the question, what are the aims of training, and then below that you have your answers. And this is great to do active recall. That's pretty much how I used Notion for school. And let's get on to the fifth of my top 5 apps for your iPad. And just to mention, they are not put in any order. I just wrote them down like that, and so I went through them like that, so no particular order in here. And the last one is Keynote. And Keynote is just great for doing presentations. And what I really like with Keynote is that I used to always take this basic black template or theme, because Keynote is very easy to use. It's similar to Pages. Keynote is of course also from Apple again, and it's completely free to use on your iPad, on your Mac, whatever, on your phone. And yeah, it's easy to use. You can just insert all your stuff you need for your presentation. It's not like PowerPoint. I do not really like PowerPoint, where you have all those functions at the top and you do not know which one to use. So here you can just type in everything you need, and then you can of course also do some changes, but it's like a lot easier, a lot nicer to use in my opinion. And it's free, so it's great, and it's also an essential app for your life as a student, because you will have to do lots of presentations in school. At least that's how I experienced my school time. So I would definitely use Keynote when having an iPad. Yeah, and that were already my top 5 apps for your iPad to boost your iPad experience in school. And if you like this video, you might also want to check out my video about why every student should own an iPad. That will of course be linked in the video description. And if you could gain some value from this video, I would be super happy if you leave a like, and also consider to subscribe to the channel to not miss out on future videos. See you in the next one.